I'm going to show you what's in the Bible. Let me Acts 13 and 1. Come on. The word nigga just means black. That's all it means.
And Simeon.
And who?
And Simeon.
And Simeon. Watch this.
That was called nigger.
That was called what?
That was called nigger.
Put the light on here so he could see. Shine that light for my brother so he may be illuminated. And teachers as Barnabas and Simeon that was called.
nigger.
That was called what?
Nigger.
What?
Nigger.
Thank you. So now you know. Right. So this is what? This is for our people, by our people, to our people. So you see how he just mentioned Romans 11? That's a major scripture in the Christian church that everybody's confused about. Where you read about being grafted in. It's the same thing. The word graft means to join. So those Gentiles that you read about being grafted back in, that's the northern kingdom of Israel that went off because of idolatry.
Right.
Who are they today? The so-called Hispanics. Right. The so-called Mexicans. Right. The so-called brothers from Peru, Chile, Cuba, Puerto Rico. Right. They make up the northern kingdom of Israel. Those are our brothers.
That's right.
Those are our brothers. Not to throw you off. Give me Ephesians 2 verse 2. Because he talked about the hatred. What is used in society to control people's perception of one another? What major tool?
I would say money.
What else? There's something greater than money.
Give it.
Media, communication.
You know.
Something that is on 24 hours. Our brothers from Mexico, Puerto Rico, our Hispanic brothers, is the reason that one of the major reasons of the divide between us and them is because of this white man's media. Right. His portrayment of the Negro in America, right, which is God's children. They show us as what? Evil, hateful. So when they see it, what do you think happens? It controls. When they see it, they what? Automatically form an opinion about us here, not knowing that we are brothers. Read it.
Ephesians 2 verse 2. Wherein in time past ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air.
The prince of the power of the air. That's not talking about the spiritual demon Satan. This is talking about a man that controls the airwaves. That's what it says, the prince of the power of the air. Keep reading.
The spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience.
And the spirit that's put out in these airwaves now worketh in the children of disobedience, which is who? Which is us. Because social media controls our opinion. That's why our brothers want to gangbang. Our sisters want to twerk. They want to do all sorts of foolishness because that's what's promoted in society through what? Social media, whether it be movies, whether it be wicked podcasts, and so forth. So where did the perception of the Negro in America get formed in the minds of our Hispanic brothers and sisters? Right here. Right. Communication, the airwaves, social media.
Right.
So what? The Most High is going to put an end to all of that. Because the Most High is going to bring forth, right? Even though there's a blacklist on the Israelites, guess what? We're going to take over the airwaves.
That's right.
Either we take it over or God shuts it down. That's the only option. Think about it. When you go to Mexico and you got Mexicans saying the word nigger, where did they get that from?
You know.
Where did our Mexican brothers get the word nigger from? They got it from the white man of America. When you go to Chile and you hear our Hispanic Chilean brothers use the word nigger, where did they get that from? They got it from the white folks of America. His name is Esau in the Bible. Edom. That's his name. But the world knows him as Caucasians. So they're the prince of the power of the air that we read about in Ephesians, the 2nd chapter. But it gets even deeper. Is the word nigger in the Bible?
No.
You said what?
No.
You said sure about that?
It's not in the Bible.
You sure about that?
Show me.
I'm going to show you what's in the Bible. Let me Acts 13 and 1. Come on. The word nigger just means black. That's all it means. Okay, that's all it means. All it means is black. But this so-called white man, this devil that the Bible speaks of, took that word and made it a derogatory word. Guess what? If Jesus Christ was walking in the earth, in the flesh right now, he'll be called a nigger as well. I'm going to prove that to you. The 12 apostles, were they related? The 12 disciples, they were related because they came from the 12 tribes of Israel. The 12 tribes of Israel are brothers. Those sons, those daughters later became cousins. Those sons and those daughters who were cousins later became distant cousins. We all related. Judah had a brother. What was his name? Benjamin. Benjamin had a brother. What was his name? Levi. All 12 tribes are related. Watch this. Acts, the 13th chapter. We're going to the New Testament.
Come on.
Come on.
Acts 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas.
Barnabas was from the tribe of Levi. If he was walking the earth today, he would be called a so-called Haitian.
Right.
The Levi were the priests and also the high priests. Watch this.
As Barnabas and Simeon.
And who?
And Simeon.
And Simeon. Watch this.
That was called nigger.
That was called what?
That was called nigger.
That was called nigger. It just means black.
Right.
So they was called black. You know how in the slang we'll be like, hey, what's up, black? What's going on, black? It's the same thing. The same spirit that's in us today was the same spirit with our forefathers. That's how we know this is our book. Come here, because he got a perplexed look on his face. He's like, no way that's in the Bible. Show it to my brother right here. I want you to read it. Come on, come on. Put the light on here so he could see. Shine that light for my brother so he may be illuminated.
Bring it up. Come
Read it. I want you to read it. Read it from the top where it says now.
Read.
Now. Can you read?
Now there was
In the church
in the truth
that was at Antioch, certain prophets and teachers.
Let the camera.
Right here. And teachers as Barnabas and Simeon that was called.
that was called a nigger.
That was called what?
Nigger.
What?
Nigger.
Thank you. So now you know. So this is what? This is for our people, by our people, to our people. Yes, the word nigger is in the Bible. Show it to him. Show it to him.
Read it.
The Latin word nigger means black.
Bring it up.
It was once mistakenly believed to be the origin of the name Niger, the country in West Africa, and its namesake river. But linguists now generally agree the name comes from a local Tuareg phrase meaning river or rivers. The Latin word for black, nigger, is Latin word for black.
So remember, what language did they speak in ancient Rome? Latin. It was a form of Latin. Yes. So that's where you get that name from. Now think about it. If Jesus Christ is black and his people are black, what you think? You think he's gonna be happy when he come back? You think he's gonna be upset for the way society treated his people, even though we broke the laws of God and we brought those curses upon us? However, there is still retribution. Let's read some of that beautiful retribution. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 9. Watch this. This is what's going to happen when Jesus Christ come back. Not only to the so-called white man, but to everybody else on this planet Earth who laid their fingers on God's chosen people. Watch this.
Revelation 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Meaning, if any man have understanding, understand this.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Notice, this is not a suggestion. This is a command. Christ is telling you, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. How did the so-called Negro get to America? Texas, Alabama, Mississippi. By way of what? By way of what kind of ship? Slave ship. Read it again. Read it again.
Revelation 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Come on.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So right here on the beautiful street of what we on? Main Street, Elm Street, Akron Street in Dallas, you have a whole bunch of slaves on the loose. Just look around. Look around. You can turn your head. Don't be afraid. Ain't nobody gonna lay a finger on you. See all these good old white folks, all these good old Edomites out here sipping their coffee, having their how do you call that? Their lattes or whatever they like to enjoy, that's only for a limited time. Because when Christ the black, when Christ the nigger, when Christ the Messiah returns, they all getting put right back in chains. The Bible says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Read on.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
They don't read that in church.
Right.
They don't read that in church. Christ said, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Did they kill us with the sword? Absolutely. Our Hispanic brothers and sisters, when the conquistadors came here and slaughtered them, were they killed with the sword? Yes. Today, they traded those swords in, and they what? Now they got guns.
Right.
Some of them who traded the guns in, now they got what? Laws, legislation to come up against us. It's the new Jim Crow. Michelle Alexander wrote a beautiful book about it called The New Jim Crow. When you get a chance, order it, read it. Michelle Alexander. Is that correct? Michelle Alexander, yes. It's called The New Jim Crow. So guess what? When Christ come back, he's coming back with vengeance. And there ain't no hell, what do they call that missile? The Hellcat? What do they call that missile? Hell something. Come on, military brothers. Huh?
What is it?
There's some missile that they trying to shoot down these so-called UFOs. They're not unidentified to the prophets and messengers of God. Because guess what? You can read about the chariots of God in the Bible called a UFO. So this so-called white man and military, they trying to shoot them down, they can't. Because they're not carnal, they're not flesh, they're spiritual. And those same spiritual beings are returning back for God's chosen people. Those people in the land of Israel, those gutter rats, those Amalekites, they don't belong there. They're not the real Jews of the Bible. And they will never be the real Jews of the Bible. The real Jews of the Bible are the so-called blacks and Hispanics and natives. That's us.
What is the nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.